Getcha.
Oh.
Wait, no. We still need our intro.
Oh.
Hello.
There it is.
Oh, I think. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Everybody.
Hi.
Rescue Company One, or anybody that hires the Rescue Company One.
Nope.
Yeah, and then we have the hippo honey bear.
I still love you, Robbie, but it's not gonna happen.
We still never told the honey bear story.
Oh, we're telling that shit.
Oh, that's right.
The hippo honey bear. Hello.
Hello.
Honey bear.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long year.
Long year. Even longer year. Absolutely.
Would you like a man that'll hold your hand right now?
I'm not to that point yet.
Not quite.
I'm not to that
Not
point.
yet.
And then,
Give me a
hello,
couple hours.
birthday buddy.
Hi.
She's had an awesome year.
It ended way better than it started.
I
That's
know.
awesome.
And then you got Patricio Rocky on the ones and twos.
Hello.
This
Hello.
is definitely his opinion. If you piss off about something that happens, fucking you bet it's on him.
Yeah, it's well.
I have been known to piss off a couple of people
Oh, shit.
and species every now and then.
Yeah, it's fucking happened. But it's been an awesome year for as the Rotor turns.
Yes.
Yes,
it has.
It's grown dramatically.
Yeah.
Funny shit has happened throughout the year. People have been blown in parking lots. It's just Jesus. We're gonna practice laughing into the microphone. We promise.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
So
I didn't expect that. Sorry.
what's that, buddy?
No, we have birthday buddy fish camera.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Can't have
Your slurring is fucking hilarious.
It is.
Oh, really?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you this. Next time we get you this fucked up, I'm gonna give you some medical problems. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna make sure we have that other little camera so I can just follow him around.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you definitely have to record it because I don't believe any of it.
Oh,
He really doesn't.
I
He
don't-
doesn't think that anything we're saying is really what
I don't
happened.
remember it happening, so it didn't
So it
happen.
didn't happen.
No, not at all.
the
I
best,
concur.
the best part of this shit is what Amanda's telling me the next day. Like she said, she had to hold Jason's hand to keep him centered on the ride home.
The seat was moving all over the place. I couldn't help it.
And then he just gets so upset because he has the hiccups. He just needs that support. He
my
just
God.
you gotta hold his hand so that he
It was-
knows that he's safe and taken care of.
It was the worst case of
Oh,
hiccups
man.
ever.
45 minutes worth of hiccups.
Oh.
Yeah,
And he's a
nonstop.
pretty
Sound
Give
like-
it
I
10
think more
seconds.
shots. More shots.
more
Give it
shots.
10 seconds. And
Now.
Now.
All right, the first person to let us know that we have sound is gonna get a free dance. Okay, there we are.
Oh, Pablo wins.
Yeah,
Oh, Pablo.
Nobody told you this.
What kind of
Where that baby is.
Okay. Well,
what kind of dance? Not me.
I was going to
I
ask
call
you.
not it.
Is there any possibility we can get the good Wi-Fi just for the one?
Oh, that's
Oh,
Yep.
gotcha. Never mind. Okay, we're good.
I think
All
we're
right,
working. I think
thank
we're working.
you,
We're working.
We're working.
Pablo. Thank you, Kyle, and thank you, Kate.
So-
I apologize.
So here we go. So back to the original thing. We're saying like I guess the announcements we got recording.
yeah.
However, let's go back to Trish's word of the day today, real quick.
Is that what we're
let's
doing?
go. Yeah, let's do that.
So the word of the day is deja vu.
Deja vu. Oh, I got a good guess on this one. Let me go start with Patricio here because I love your guesses because they're never even fucking close. You know what I mean? Like you're not even close.
So the word is deja vu.
We do too.
Deja vu. Deja vu. Oh, crap.
I think we're good now.
Just remembering a really good poo.
Oh, okay.
Not even close, probably. What do you think there?
Oh man, deja vu. Deja vu. I foresee.
I like how you repeat
You
it
can
like it's
see
gonna
it.
like
It's
change.
gonna help him.
Yeah, I foresee a very good event that has to do with equalness.
Well,
that sounds disgusting.
yeah. Well,
That sounds like two girls in a cup.
Oh yeah.
but that's
not-
you know
that's
that's
not
something we.
how nasty do you think that Two Girls in a Cup was?
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
it was horrible.
That was the
I-
worst thing I've ever seen in my
It
life.
was yeah.
What if a
Pablo
worse
wants
video
a lap
exists?
dance by the hippo.
I would not want to know about it.
Oh, I am gonna have to share that with you.
I would not.
We call
Oh.
it steak and cheese. This
Ew.
one, it is ridiculous. Like every time somebody would come to allegedly would come to Station 7 and they would go, Two Girls in a Cup, worst thing I've ever seen. I said, no, it isn't. And
Oh.
Never
and-
mind, it wasn't.
and-
But don't show me.
and then everybody would be subjected to the steak and cheese video.
Oh, I have not seen steak
Oh,
and cheese,
man.
but I
It's-
don't know if I can take it.
It's hidden deep in the valves of my email. And you see what I did there? And I'm gonna pull it out for you.
No,
What do you think it is?
What do you think?
I don't.
Deja.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
It's very French.
I feel like I've pooped here before.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So my guess is gonna be is it poo on your thing after you done anal?
No.
Not even close.
No.
I don't know. I just wanted to say that. Go ahead. What is it? Oh,
Okay. The eerie, inescapable feeling that this shit has happened to you before.
that's not as good as I thought it was gonna
Yeah,
be.
for real.
I'm actually the first word I'm disappointed about. Let's try a little harder next time.
Well, we had
I
good
thought it was
guesses.
funny.
We had good
Yeah.
guesses.
So, buddy, do you have a text from last night?
Man, I keep trying, and they're just not funny. Like, I don't know.
I feel like you've had like a week to find one.
I have, and it's just not working. None of them are
God.
just funny.
Oh, we'll be back to you then.
Yeah.
So, Patricio, your year was ridiculous.
It was.
Yeah.
It really was.
Like you decided to ruin your life at some point this year a few times in different situations. I'm not just alleging different things, but you know, like just in general, and then things that happen. What have yous, what nots,
The haves and the have-nots,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
No, it's been a great year, personally, professionally, and yeah, I got engaged this year.
Yeah.
We're looking to start setting it up for next year, and I am T minus 4 hours and 43 minutes from
Wow.
surviving these last 2 years without COVID.
Oh man,
Because-
Allegedly.
I think this month has just been like, because I remember when COVID first came out, like the first edition, it's like your cousin's uncle's roommate has COVID,
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah,
your
yeah.
uncle's sister, whatever, has
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah.
Now it's like You fucking have COVID. Everyone and their mothers has COVID right now.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you know,
Everybody has
knock
COVID right
on
now.
wood, I have escaped it myself as well for the last.
I mean,
2
I have
years.
two, but I don't get tested. So
Yeah.
if you don't get tested, then you can't have it.
And this is the first year.
That's
Jay-
Also true.
and I'm gonna knock on wood on this. This is the first year Jason has not gone to the hospital because he's gotten, meningitis from his dead eye.
That's good. That is
So
good.
that
Are you
is
sure
true.
he was out of the hospital all year?
I'm pretty sure he didn't get it. Like he normally gets it this time of year. Like Santa knows to bring him a gift at Florida Hospital, allegedly.
Well, this is not necessarily funny, but it is perfectly fitting for you.
Yo,
No.
oh,
Says, "You're funny. Thanks, bro. I'll take you to a strip club." I don't want to go to a strip club. I'd rather get my boobs free or earn them from a series of good deeds. Ha! What's wrong with that? Hard work deserves compensation. I accept cash, checks, and boobies.
Yes. Amen.
Boobies have become tax deductible over the past few years.
well,
Really?
and again, this is not my quote. This is a quote by a great man, the great Charlie Wilson. He says, "You can teach him to type, but can't teach him to grow tits."
Amen.
It's true.
Yeah, he's a
You
great
can pay for
senator.
him.
Man created, a lot of things. Anyways, so as the year progressed, like the show changed. Man, it had some evolutions, and
That
Yeah,
is true.
it's funny you say evolution because tomorrow morning we are releasing the best of As the Rotor Turns
Yeah.
from, and I only did it honestly. Fuck it, since I started
yeah,
with you guys,
it's probably for the best.
it's probably for the best.
Yes.
And it was a lot of fun. So I do have a number for you, Trish, in
Oh.
regards to how
Oh,
many
yeah.
minutes you were put on timeout.
Oh, I forgot
From-
about that.
Not
Oh.
from the entire series, but from when I started with you guys up until last week.
Oh.
You know what's funny is like I have like the evolutions of our show is like nobody ever remembers the first dude that played Michael Knight before he turns into and the Hoff takes over, right? So then that like you ever seen the very first Knight Rider? ever?
You know what? The funny, I'm literally watching it right now.
Oh, it's on
Because
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Yes.
I thought
Yes.
it was what's his face.
No.
It is him,
The
but
voice.
not the first guy.
Yeah.
The first guy when he gets shot in the face.
Yeah.
When he comes at.
His voice is Hoffman,
Uh-huh.
but it's not
The Hoff. Yeah.
it's not him
Oh.
actually.
Yeah. So it's funny as shit. My little brother calls me like 11 o'clock at night, wakes me up from a dead sleep and tell me, "Hey, Knight Rider's on Netflix."
So I was this year's old this year when I found out that Mr. Feeney played Kit.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know
You
that.
I
No
didn't
shit.
know that either.
No shit. So like
Puerto Ricans are lazy, Michael.
wait. Hey, what does KIT stand for?
Oh, you got me there.
Oh,
It was
Night-
Keep in Touch when I was in middle school. That's what
That's
we
true.
wrote in our yearbooks.
Night Industries
Car.
2000.
Nah,
What is
it's Knight Industries Technology.
Kit.
But it's TT.
I'm pretty sure that was it. I'm pretty sure that was it.
So
It
Carlos,
is 10,000.
we have two
Yeah.
people. We have two people chilling in the digital backstage.
Oh, you
Yeah.
should bring them in.
That they've been messaging me,
Yeah, you should. bring
letting
'em
me
in.
know that they're
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
We got you. We got you,
Come
Joe.
on.
We got you.
We can't see your faces.
So Justin and Molly are.
Yo.
Justin's taking a poopy.
We should
Yep.
actually make that as no shoulders.
Why can't we see your face?
Oh, hold on a second. You want me to change it to no shoulders?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna do it as no
Why did he-
shoulders just for you.
And I need you to wipe so we can see your face.
Why did he make his name this time?
Justin.
What?
Justin.
That's not even right.
I was gonna make it as the dog killer.
Oh, well, don't give anything
Yeah.
away yet.
I don't want to give it
Yeah.
too far, huh?
So
Too much.
Justin's funny because we figured out this year when we did I'm sitting there doing how much time people have been with the company. It's our second year, the second time we've had to put in for accreditation. So so we've been around that long that we have to reapply. So as I'm putting it in for that stuff, I start realizing that the two people that have been here the longest is Justin and God, I can't think of his name right now, Corey. and Robbie Tester.
Oh yeah.
Quick,
Yeah.
quick message to
Hey,
Molly.
props to Robbie.
Molly, just click the button with that shows the microphone emblem. Just click that to unmute yourself.
Oh, is he pooping?
He was. I think he's. Thank you for washing your hands.
Yeah.
He's a very courteous pooper.
That was like
Does he spray and?
Oh yeah.
that was an HD quality flush right there.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, listen, man. I told you. I do it for you guys. It's not for me. I do
The
it for you.
dude has. Let me tell you about Justin's colon. This has to do with him and
my
the whole
gosh.
thing. Like the man cannot handle dairy.
At all.
It started 7 days ago, or started 7 years ago. Was
Molly,
the
we
problem?
can see
Yes, yeah. So 7 years ago to tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning, right?
I
No,
think
it was today.
Oh, there he
It
is.
was today. Oh yeah,
Today.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin died.
Legit.
Yep.
Yeah,
On his way to work.
this time, 7 years ago, I was on a vent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was on a vent for 2 days, 3 days.
And in full disclosure, I lost a few $100s because I kept buying squares when Justin was actually going to die.
And I'm not paying you back either for your money lost.
And
I owe you no
am
money.
like, today is the day. He's gone. Nope. Still holding.
Still,
Yeah.
still around.
Hold on. Let me change this.
Still
Hold on.
holding.
Edit name. I got to fix my
So-
name here. I apologize. I put it in wrong the entire time.
So Justin, you were on your way.
No
to work,
shoulders.
huh?
Here we go. Hold on. I got to get the no shoulders in first.
That's where he lost the
There he
shoulders.
This is where I lost them. It's no
They fell
shoulders.
off.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I lost them. They're in the back of a semi truck somewhere in Miami.
Oh,
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy, Jay, is I was on my way into work the other day. It's just this time of year is foggy as fuck in the morning
Oh,
time here in
It's
Florida.
ridiculous.
And a lot of people don't understand that.
No.
Where you
We're grounded every morning because of fog.
yeah.
You know what I mean? When we're
Yeah.
flying, we're shut down. We're until the sun rises and it blows apart. But it's that I call it Florida fog. It's patches.
So
You know what I mean?
to set the setting right,
Houlihan.
basically, patches of Houlihan. Good job, baby. That's funny. So to set the setting right is it's New Year's it's the 31st of January.
Yep.
You're on your way into work from St. Lucie County,
Yep.
allegedly. Into
It was from there.
yeah. And you're driving to downtown Station 1, right?
Yeah. Derek Tyler had called me. He's like, "Hey, bro, can you get me a little early? I got to bring the car in to get worked on." I was like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, I got you. I'll get there like 7. I usually got there like 7:15 anyway. But you want just that courteous, get there a little early." So I
And you're-
decided, yeah, man. Hey, you hit the snooze alarm one too many times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thinking you're going to be able to make it. And I had every intention of being there, like 10 to 7, like you'd asked. And to me, it's one of those things you give somebody your word, especially at Station 1. Hey, I got you early.
Yeah.
You're a dirtbag if you don't get there early. Like if you show up at like your normal time and they're like, "Dude, I thought I asked you to get me early," and you're like, "Yeah, I hit the snooze alarm." You're a dirtbag, and nobody wants to be a dirtbag. You know what I mean?
What were you assigned to that morning? You remember?
I think it was
You
Rescue
come-
1.
You coming to the ski?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
goat?
yeah.
The
Yeah, it's
old
coming to the goat, man. Coming to the old goat. Yeah, go on another transport, and that transport I sure did go on. You know what I mean? I was just in a different seat.
This particular thing I want to talk to you about because it's interesting. Is like in the morning time when you come in and your name is on that roster in that Rescue 1 spot.
Yeah.
Like, what would you compare that to? Like, what does that feel like?
That's like hearing your jail cell door open right before the lights come on and looking back and seeing the biggest dong you've ever seen saying, "Hey, good morning, sugar lips." You know what I mean? And you're like, no.
I love to
Here
see
it comes
people that
again.
have like,
No.
when people
You know what I
have
mean?
hope. When people
Or-
have hope of being on
Yeah.
another unit for the day, I would
Yeah.
love watching them when they're assigned to the rescue. Then I would
Yeah.
tell them, like, why don't you wait a little bit, see if it changes?
Is it like a balloon? Does it just deflate?
It's you literally can sit there and watch somebody come in and watch their soul leave their
Just
body.
leaves their body.
Yeah,
And-
it's faster than somebody killing themselves. And for
Nothing-
real, the soul leaves faster than that. You know what I
Nothing
mean?
would
It's
make me feel better
It's
than
great.
watching somebody just their hopes and dreams.
The
go away.
the best part is when you would see tower guys come
Oh, yeah.
in and they would be like, "Hey, we had told you overtime," or the guys out in District 5. "Hey, we told you overtime you were going to be on Tower 1, but we lied. Rescue 1." And you I've actually seen guys be like, "Oh, yeah, Rescue 1. Yeah, go yourself. I'm sick. I'm going home." And they're like, "Wait, what? Hold on. You just talked trash for an hour in my office about how you needed the overtime. It was going to be great. You were looking forward to it. You physically had nothing else in your life going on. That's why you're here." And as soon as I told you Rescue 1, you said, "Oh man, I've been sick for a couple days. I got a bad headache. I got to get out of here."
Hey, my wife's got a boyfriend, Chief.
Yeah.
Like, I need off this thing right now.
Yeah.
And, you know,
it was great. It was epic.
it was my favorite thing is also too, like back in the old days, like people would load their dive bag onto the dive truck and they were gonna go on a dive.
Dude. Yeah.
Oh my god! I was like, "What are you doing? You're the diver today, huh?"
Yeah. No.
You're not.
You're the Rescue 1 guy. Come get on
You're
this
the
thing with
rescue-
Daddy.
Get up-
You know,
get up
you
there
know
with
what's
Daddy.
funny though is at that time, man. I actually had a lot of pride being on that thing. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. Like, I came from Station 10, so I knew where I was going. I was going to Rescue 1, dude, and that was when you were downtown on Rescue 1, man. You were doing it, and everybody knew, like, dude, hey, you're not, bro. Rescue 1, son.
Yeah.
You guys are slanging. Like, yeah, right. We're slanging. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no thing. It's just a burden I bear. It's a cross I carry. It's fine.
My cross.
I'm slinging this weight. It's not a big deal,
I'm a hazmat.
And
dude.
yeah,
I'm
come
doing all
on,
this
dude.
shit.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on. I got
I'm
meat.
glowing. I'm glowing right now. I'm
Yeah.
glowing. And then-
like you had, bro. You had. It was like you just got like a new pimp suit and a new cane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You were swinging that Joker around. You were ready to go. And I loved it, man. And I would see all these guys get broken. And I remember thinking, man, you know what? We woke up on the right side of the dirt. How can it be a bad day? Well, yeah, and that quickly faded.
till like a Friday and Saturday night hits
Golly,
you.
son, it was
And
nonstop.
people just, man, I don't know why I love that so much.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be worse. You could be work on a Friday, Saturday night doing transports from a nursing home all the time. Like,
listen,
you got
Justin,
it too.
tell him he don't know.
Forget.
Justin, he don't even know. You don't
son.
even know, Justin.
Listen, so you seen the Jersey Shore, right? You got the shirt before the shirt.
Yep.
Yeah. So listen, this is how downtown worked. It worked in tiers, bro. You ready for this? Okay, it was like Monday Madness, Taco Tuesdays, Wind Down Wednesdays, Lady Night Thursdays, typical Friday, Saturday night, and then you had your Sunday fun days, right?
Yeah.
Well, so you go hard in the paint all day. Let's just take a Friday after. Let's say Friday, right? People go for afternoon drinks. They have a couple, and they start. Maybe they get out of work at 3:00, and they go hit the bar. It's professional hour. Everybody's dressed up in nice suits, apparel. Let's talk about business suits. Very pointy shoes.
Yeah.
Guys and girls. The stilettos are out. And everybody's looking. Everybody's fancy. Hair's done. Secretary glasses. It's good. Then they hit a little dinner, 5:00. And they get a couple after dinner drinks. Well, they're already been liquored up, so that most respectable people go home. Yeah. Well, then you have then you start having a little bit more from like that 6 to 9 o'clock, right? Now these people are really they're in deep. They're clocked in. They're full send all night. So you get a couple of those, and then you see like the 9 o'clockers come out, right? And they're good. These are the people that are like, hey, you know what? Like if it's a little chilly outside, I'm gonna wear nice knee-high boots, a pair of nice tight-fitting pants, and like a sweater, right? Yeah. Maybe you get a little cleavage going on if you're some of the ladies, and you're like, oh, hey, what's up, girl? Hey, guy, man, that guy lifts. You know what I'm saying? Good for you, right? so it's good. Yeah. Hey, medium, right? Boys, kids, yeah, that's where I shop. It's no big deal. We know. Yeah, gun show. You did arms today, bro. Yeah. So nice arms. Right, so then they would get transported around the 11:30 hour because they went too hard in the paint trying to seal the deal. Yeah. Well, then you got your shirt before the shirt, your Jersey Shores, right? These guys are wearing sunglasses at night. This is where you have if it's cold, we like to refer to it as like the as I like to call it the the twat-sickles. Because the skirts are so short that everything's hanging out. There's nothing left to imagine. It's all hanging out, right? So they go hard in the paint until 1.
I miss those days.
Yeah, and then around like the 2:00 hour, it gets straight up, dude. Not even an ounce of BET. I mean, I'm talking the suicide doors. I got cavities from the candy paint. You know what I'm saying? So much candy paint, it gave me cavities, right? Nothing smaller than 30s, right? And
Yeah.
straight
Oh, yeah.
up.
Why
like,
isn't
dead-
Justin in
dude,
studio?
Yeah.
It is
Why isn't he
a
here?
Because he doesn't live here.
Yeah.
yeah. It is a straight up
Yeah.
ghetto
Swing
fabulous, dude.
down
I'm
and let
talking
it ride.
twerkus, like it twerking on the hoods, on the
Hell yeah.
rooftops.
Is that a bad
Dude, I
thing?
have never seen as much weave pulled out of somebody's hair have I seen on the apron of Station 1, right?
That's so-
You know what I mean?
Like, how,
It
how-
is,
like,
dude.
it's like how many horses had to die for you? So you can
Listen, like what do you call it? There was so
That
much
soldier's
so much
fucked up.
horsehair that the horses that cleaned up the street had a moment of silence. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we get out there, and then so then the gangbanging starts,
Now-
right? Well, you're transporting nonstop.
Shoot,
So now
baby.
the shootings start, right? So
Shootings,
you've transported
stabbings.
all the drunks, all the
Yeah.
homeless, all the people.
Yeah.
Now the night's shutting down. Well, all the homeless people have been puddling street corners, getting these Colt 44s and a couple zigzags, and
Nah.
now they're loose. So what are
Yeah.
they doing? They're trying to get into the Salvation Army. They're trying
get
to
a
get
sandwich.
into the rescue mission. They're trying to get into
How about a
all
nice
these
apple juice,
places,
sir, and a
right?
blanket?
And they say, listen, y'all have
Yeah.
been sitting sideways on that lean like Paul Wall. Y'all can't come in here sitting sideways. Y'all got to stay outside. We ain't got no beds for you. So then who do they call? Oh, I want 3
Shit.
hots and a cot. They don't call the
Yeah.
sheriff office. They call Rescue 1, right? So Rescue 1 goes up and packages up and brings to the hospital, right?
OMC drop
So-
off.
So we get there. This is where we learned out Red gets a bed. You know what I'm saying? So if these people start to fight you, somebody buys a
their
tube,
ass.
right?
Allegedly.
Somebody gets a tube. Hey, you know what? This guy might have a head injury. He was combative. He wasn't acting right. I was fearful for his airway. We tubed him, right? All without an RSI protocol. It's no big deal. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a hero or anything. Allegedly, this stuff would happen. It was for their own protection. It
So,
really was.
The
So
best part about it is, so we get done with
So
with those people.
you get done at 4:00 in the morning, right?
Oh,
4:00, you're
yeah.
like,
Now
all
it's
right,
good.
baby. Hey, listen,
now
we're
we're
done.
good.
We've slung all of it. We're gonna at least we're at least 4 to 7. We're good, right?
Hey,
No,
at this
no,
moment
no.
in time, I would try to tell
4:45.
Justin to go into bed.
4:45.
I would go, listen, man, you should just go upstairs,
go ahead and jump
get
Yeah.
a sleep in.
This is
Get a
how it
sleeping
starts, dude. 4:45, the nursing homes start, and they're not the nursing homes that you pull up to the front door. And you're like, hey, you pull up to the front door, you walk the 3 doors in, the 3 beds in, you pick up Edna and put her on the stretcher, and you walk right back
See,
out on the
Jason,
same floor.
You
No.
in
No, no,
Lake
no, no, no,
County,
no, no,
You
no,
have
no, no,
nursing
no.
homes. You don't have high-rise nursing
Yeah.
homes. Like we
So
have.
now
No,
we have
no,
to
you're
follow
true.
the security guard. Then we have to go in. Then we
Elmo,
have to go to
as
the
we used to call him,
elevator.
Elmo.
Then we have to go to the 15th floor.
And then that guy
Then we
can't
have
figure
to
out the
walk to
keys.
go to the opposite side of the building.
It's like, this is fucking crazy shit.
Dude, right? Other side of the building. We walk all the way down because
we
inevitably
go.
they don't put the sick people by the elevators. It's
Justin,
just like
I'm-
hotels.
Justin, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Molly, I just want to make sure because we see you now. You're streaming.
Yeah.
I just need you to click that mute button. That's
Bottom
all we
left.
need from you. Boom. She's in.
All right.
Oh,
All
there
right.
she is.
So
Dude.
we
The best thing is, let me tell you, if Justin would go, like, he would try to go up to bed.
yeah. I had
And
to.
then-
I had
And
to.
then
Dude, I
I'm
was so
like,
tired.
I would pray to God to get a call. I said, please give me a call right now. Like,
Well,
I'm like, just fucking one call.
The problem is I would have tried to go to bed like 15 times.
Right.
Oh,
And maybe from like 3:15 to 3:25
oh,
is
man.
just enough to be so tired where you're like, okay. And
I'm
you've like
going.
instantly fall, like you're out. And then you wake up again and it's the nursing home at
Now,
4:45, right?
Justin got a sleeping bag thing that he crawls into,
Mhm.
and is like he's in there like a little just tucked in little
Little
bear.
burrito.
He's a little bear. It's like a little tiny bear in there, and then the
Yeah.
phones would go off. I would tell Jimmy, tell me how pissed off is he? And Jimmy would tell me, like 10 out of 10, and I go, oh, this is great.
It
And I'd be
hurts.
in the truck
I have
laughing
never
my ass off.
physically hurt from sleep. And then I would get up and I would be like, this physically hurts to even walk to that pole, right?
I'd be sitting in the truck just peeing my pants and just waiting to see him, and then it takes me seconds to fall asleep.
Right.
So I can sleep for like the 3 minutes that it takes us to a responsible place in the truck. I'm out. And I can feel how angry he is right here.
So he would play it right sometimes. He'd load me up. We'd go get, some Jamaican beef patties and Eagle pizza, and then he'd really load it on heavy at like 3:15, 3:30. with the Insomniac cookies, but an ice cream sandwich, which I can't have dairy anymore.
Can't have it.
Um,
I love it though. I don't lose that turtle.
so
We put a turtle in the truck.
Right.
So it was just cold and makes it. It's the foulest smell you've ever in any human being ever. When you put dairy into it, but I never lost. Did I ever roll the window down? No. Full time.
no,
Yeah.
Did we lose you? Did we lose you? Just
hold on, I'm losing
Not
you
there.
guys. Hold
Not
on,
there.
are we there?
Maybe.
We got to hear the story where you died,
Hold on, hold on.
We're just talking about it smelling.
but we lost you.
Oh, they come back. Maybe.
Can we hear me now?
Oh, it's there. She made it.
Okay.
Hello.
No, she's frozen too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Can you hear me now? I can't hear you, babe. Yeah, I cannot. Why don't you put your headset in? Oh yeah, I can't hear you.
Everyone else went away.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you before when you were talking.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
No. All right. Are we in business? Hello.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Next to
In
the
his
traffic
car.
cones. Yeah.
All right. Are we back? It shows Trish and everybody's muted.
Kick me out. Say he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
He wears the vest and the gun and the.
Maybe
Oh,
he
here we
shows
go.
up.
Even with a
Maybe
car.
maybe he's not really a cop.
Me out again.
yep. You're
Man, it is crazy how
My
many.
phone is connected to his hotspot.
Why?
Okay.
My phone is
Why is your
connected.
phone connected to anything? Oh my god.
Daddy's back in business.
Well,
I-
So I think it's their hotspot, babe. I think it's their Wi-Fi. Because I don't see you in there anymore.
I just got. Oh, it's because they probably. It says I'm backstage. Tell them that I'm backstage.
Mhm.
They have to let me in.
I don't even hear Carlos anymore.
with his banana phone.
Yeah.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, hey, I hear
There he
you.
is.
Hello.
Good evening.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry about
What
the
are
tech.
you thinking about?
No, tell me. I'm thinking. What are you thinking about?
So, sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody.
Yeah.
We're working through them here. It's just a busy night here at Johnny's filling station. So, Justin,
Yeah.
you're on your way to
Yeah.
work.
So, all right. Anyway, back on track. So, I'm on my way to work,
Yes.
right? I give the guy my word. I'm like, yeah, I got to get there early. So I'm on my way, and I'm in the car, man. I'm in the left lane as my typical self. I'm slanging and banging, man. I think some young Dolph going on in the background, and I'm in the left lane, dude. I'm in the hammer down lane, right?
How like is the visibility like?
Dude, I leave St. Lucie, man. I'm good, baby. I'm cruising. Well,
Okay.
if anybody's ever been on the turnpike, right? When you get north of Yeehaw Junction, that's the danger zone. right? That's dead. You're dead anything north of the Yeehaw Junction
Yeehaw.
because Osceola
Yeah.
has to come south. Indian River has to go north. It's a good 45 minutes to anybody to get to you, right?
Yeah.
So I know this. I'm thinking, man, you know what? If I ever get in an accident, it better
Yeah.
not be here, right? So sure enough, I cross through Hall Junction. I'm in the left lane. I'm like 85. I'm cruising along, having a good time. And lo and behold, I hit the 200-mile mark. I get kind of north of Yeehaw, and it starts getting foggy, right? I had little patches here and there, but it was like by the time you slow down, you're through it, so you speed back up. Hit another patch, slow down, speed back. You're gone. You're out of it in seconds. So I thought, man, you know what? I'm going to just keep the hammer on it. And I did.
Yeah.
And the fog's getting thicker and thicker and thicker. And finally, I'm like, man, I can't really see the headlights anymore. All right. Well, so as any normal self-respecting human being, you would slow down, right? Now, I didn't. I figured I'd be out of it in a second because I'm Superman. Nothing can harm me. So I'm in the left lane, and I see these taillights I'm coming up, and I'm thinking, who is this idiot in the left lane going slow in the hammer down lane, right? So I go to go around him, and I'm thinking, okay, hey, you know what? I can't see it. So I don't call it that. The old trucker in a driving improvement class I took, that's what he called it, and it just stuck. It's fitting. So, yeah. That guy, he was a trucker, man. That guy was the coolest guy ever. Anyway, so... Yeah, so I'm in that lane and I see the car and I'm like, man, what an idiot. So, as I'm passing it, I'm like, all right, I can see I'm at like the C post, I'm at the B post, I'm at the A post. Okay. I'm at the headlights. If I keep this speed up, I know I could probably count off like 10, 15 seconds and I'll be in front of the guy and I'll just get back over in the left lane and keep the hammer down. Well, as I'm doing that, I'm looking, I'm like, okay, good, we're moving right along. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, like, man, I can't really see. And that's the last thing I remember is thinking, man, I can't really see. And I kind of looked up, squinted through the windshield. I'm like, what is? And all of a sudden, that was the back end of a semi-truck that supposedly was going 45 in the right lane. And I was going 85. So I don't remember anything after that, right? I remember kind of afterwards, like kind of coming to, and the airbag smokes out, right? So I'm thinking, oh no, yeah, I wrecked, right? And if anybody's been in an accident, you kind of get that, like, just that initial gut, like, oh, not now, Well, it just so happened, yeah. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm kind of tossed over the center console here. And as I'm tossed over the console, kind of in the passenger seat, like on my work bag and stuff, because I'm in full uniform going to work. And I'm thinking, all right, I think I'm all right. So I went to go move my leg. And when I went to move my leg, it like compounded on itself. And it was a femur fracture. And it transposed and I felt that pain from it like shortening. And that was it. I remember kind of passing back out after that. The next thing I remember
That's a
is
picture of your car right there. We're showing a picture of your car right now, yeah?
Yeah. So I remember then I remember seeing like tapping on the windows and the helmet lights, like those LED lights that go on the helmets, fire helmets.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that on the windshield, and I just remember hearing a bunch of noise. I don't remember anything after that. I just remember being in the back of a rescue, looking up, kind of looking around, and feeling like, man, my right butt cheek hurts. Whatever. And like another prison story, right? So.
Yeah,
it hurts.
That's pain in the ass right there, Justin.
Yeah, it's pain. Yeah. So come to find out, that discomfort is from a traction splint. So the guys on the ground recognized the femur fracture. They put a traction splint on, and then they gave me 100 mics of fentanyl. Right. So then, I guess I was being flown for, obviously, with that mechanism of injury. I was complaining of abdominal rigidity. My stomach was tight, felt full, like I was bloated. And are we still good? You guys still hear me? Yay, nay? Y'all are kind of blank.
And
are we
good?
Okay, all right. Are we good?
That is crazy. This is the most like Patricio's about to pull his hair out.
Yeah.
This is the most like internet issues we've ever had.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, my Twitch.
I think we're back on.
Is
I don't hear you. This makes me sad. Sounds like we live in Fallujah.
Happy you're
still
still
knows
alive,
this.
Justin.
Belly hurts. He's not dead yet.
Are we there? Hello.
By the way, by
salute.
this point, other
Salute.
story. I'll fill in some gaps here. Justin
Oh.
had just
Got it.
So listen, sorry,
Hello.
man. So real quick question though. You're on the
Yeah.
helicopter. You're still you're not intubated yet or nothing, right?
No. I get in the helicopter. I don't remember being loaded into it. I don't remember
Hello.
anything
Are you-
else.
You intubated
You
in a
have
helicopter?
very pearly
No.
white. Just
What?
It's,
He's there.
I'm losing you guys again.
when did you get intubated in the hospital? You remember?
via phone. So stand
Okay.
by.
Are you there?
I'm gonna bring you in via phone, Justin.
Text me his number.
Yeah,
Okay.
Texting your number. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's gonna bring you in via phone.
Okay.
Because
Am I
the
good?
internet is so crazy right now.
All right. So
But-
you want me to log out of
right
this? and
now,
get
I
on the
got
phone?
you. So
Okay. So I don't hear you.
All right.
We're back.
we're back.
We're
Is
back.
you there?
Are we back live?
Yeah.
You good? You good?
Oh,
Okay.
going hot. Going
Yeah.
hot. Here we
We
come.
hear you.
Okay.
No.
You said take it down.
Yeah.